So I kind of want to start out this video a little different. I kind of want to start this video starting off with some positivity and some affirmations. So let's take a deep breath. You are valid to feel any way that you feel at the moment. Recognize it, embrace it, and then let it soar. Learn from it, but don't keep that within you. Everything is temporary. The good moments, those are temporary. The bad moments, those are temporary too. But what is not temporary is it is each moment that we make count. We have that power to inspire what happens around us. We control our thoughts, our feelings, and our emotions. If something happens that you don't like, recognize it, understand it, and then release that and bring in the positivity, the uplifting, the unconditional love that you deserve, that you inspire, and you inspire those around you. Just by making that thought, just by taking that action, just by doing that nice gesture, just by giving that smile to someone that you don't know because you just feel it within you. Listen to those nudges. Say hi to that person. Reach out to that person that's in your mind's eye for some reason that you can't quite explain. You never know when someone might be needing you, and it's that whole connectiveness that we all are that extends us and guides us, comforts us. So we started off a little bit different. I think because I needed some positivity as well. With the full moon this month, the lunar eclipse, just everything that's been going on this month. I really want to have an authentic tea talk to let you know that if you are experiencing some of these things, that you are not alone. I went off the grid, so to speak, in a spiritual kind of thing for a couple months. I mean, that's how much it affected me. And I know already before I went on my spiritual journey, I was already pretty empathetic. I was a people pleaser and quite empathetic. And I had relationships that weren't always balanced. Me usually giving more than receiving. And even now I still have a difficult time with receiving. So I'm very mindful a lot of the time to stop, acknowledge, is this a balanced relationship? Am I making sure that I'm giving to myself in a kind way and that I'm asking and requiring that from the relationships going forward? So I say that because this is very new. I was empathetic, but it's on a different level right now. I think a lot of us are blossoming into our truest selves and recognizing those things, and we're feeling the energy around us. A lot of it is very positive and uplifting and encouraging, and sometimes there are distractions. And so going into with that and really finding things about myself and shadow selves and distractions. I'm being very specific with my wording because I don't want to dive too much into some of these things because I don't want to put those things out there. Even when I'm saying, I'm like, I want to be very careful with my words. I want to be very careful with my words. So just know that you are not alone. Whatever that you are experiencing, whatever emotions come up, if they are of a confusing or lowering vibration or whatever that is, don't hold on to it too long and be very kind to yourself. A lot of us are incredibly collective. Yeah, we are a collective, connected. And so what affects one sometimes does affect the rest of us, which is me really doing my affirmations and gratitudes because that's what sparks my joy. That's what something that makes me feel very good and centered and balanced. And it makes me feel connected to all aspects of things. So what sparks your joy in those moments of feeling possibly frustrated or even to feeling ecstatic? What sparks that? What brings it? Is it spontaneous that does it? Is it you doing a certain hobby or thinking a certain way or having a certain routine that brings that? Because whatever works for you in those moments, keep with it. Because when you keep on doing something, it gains momentum, it gains power. And also spontaneity is something that I really want to discuss as well, because I think too often we overlook those nudges of being kind to one another. especially at this climate, it's even more important for us to be kind to one another. And I'm saying that for myself as well, because as I said, the things started changing, and I was like, well, maybe I just need to be just completely internal. Maybe I just need to. But the universe is saying no. I need to speak and be heard and be authentic in sharing the experiences that I have, and hopefully that gravitates to a community that we all can be uplifted and support one another. So with that, I want to know how everyone's weekend was. How does the energy feel throughout for all? I know that we've got, as I keep saying, the holidays coming and New Year is coming up. There's a lot going on, which is very exciting and vibrant. You could feel it in the current. So yes, I get very passionate about those things. For the first time in a long time, I will be very honest and authentic with you. I ventured out and met some amazing like-minded people. Going through some of these changes, it's very easy to feel like no one will understand what you're going through or what you're experiencing. And I don't do small talk. I wasn't able to do small talk before my spiritual awakening, and now I really can't do small talk. So when I have conversations with individuals, with beings, I go right to like, okay, so how do you feel? Like, no, really, like, how do you feel? Like, what's your past looking like? How does your past influence now? What obstacles are you facing? What things make you happy? What things, like, I ask questions, and I really want to know, because I feel like it's no longer surface. It's not even a possibility anymore. We are so expansive, and we are continuing to expand. And that is exciting in of itself. In the distractions. So I want to be authentic, and I didn't post the other 2 days. I kind of took the weekend off. I kind of ventured out and had my connections be out into the verse of things, into the, not so much just the ether, but actually communicating and being around other beings, because I can be incredibly introverted. So if this resonates with you, if you feel this is what I'm feeling, I will respond more. Normally I just kind of like some of the comments, but I feel like now I'm being called to kind of put more emphasis on connecting in different ways, which is out of my comfort zone, because as I said, I'm not used to some of these things, but getting out of your comfort zone is actually a way to embrace the changes going on and who we're meant to be. So with that, enjoy the moment, feel what you feel, take care of your being, your body, your mind, your spirit, your heart. Work from your heart's space. And I know that I'm sensitive now as to what I watch and what goes into not just what I eat, but also what I listen to and see as well. So if that's something that you're experiencing as well, you're not the only one. You're not the only one at all. So have comfort in knowing that you are not alone in what you are experiencing. So enjoy that, and remember, you are amazing. You are magnificent. And you shine incredibly bright.